We talked about artificial intelligence earlier and how it could impact various sectors this year, like the retail space, healthcare, and of course, finance.
But success includes successfully living and working with these tools. So for more on this, let's bring in Yvette Elliott, digital transformation strategist. Yvette, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us on our first kind of Monday show back in the studio of the new year of breakfast. Maybe we can start with one of the major trends you're seeing and how we really are witnessing AI in everyday life.
Well, first, thank you for having me. AI 2025 is the year of the digital shift because AI is now everywhere in work and in home. So trend number one really is, how are we dealing with AI at work and at home? So with that, what's happening now is there's a new movement called AI agents. And AI agents we're going to see a lot in 2025. And that really means that it is AI used for specific tasks. At home, we tend to use Alexa, for example.
Right.
And for those of us feeling burnout or what have you, now you can say, Alexa, please turn off my social media for 2 hours every day. That's the use of an AI agent. So at home, you can actually use it to your benefit. At work, what you can also do there is at work, you can use AI agents to help you with everyday tasks. Right? So when you now have this opportunity to say, I have this task I do often, frequently, I can now use AI just to take that on. So one of the big trends is we're just going to see a lot more of AI in our everyday life. Even when we don't even realize we're using it, it is there.
As Sam Sebastian from Google Cloud Canada was saying, the more productive employee, the more valuable employee you are. So if you sort of use AI to your advantage as an employee, there are some serious benefits there as well. The other thing a lot of people use, of course, Yvette, is social media. And authenticity on social media is something you wanted to pick up on today. And I think that's hugely important because so many of us know that social media can be just completely your highlight reel and not real life.
Well, there goes trend number two. Trend number two, believe it or not, is people have started turning off their phone a bit more for use of social media. They're not using social media as much. But what's interesting is, I don't know if you knew this, in Canada, 32 million people have social media accounts. That's over 80% of our entire population. That's probably like more cars that are in driveways, right? Or people who have social media. But what's happening is Gen Z has also recognized that about 50% of them say that it's affecting their mental health. So what is this shift now? In 2025, it's called de-influencing. And
de-influencing
and authenticity. The de-influencing means they want real life now. They don't want that, the influencer we've known. So, things like the trad wife, the traditional wife movement, and that may now start to shut down because people want that real everyday life. So the other aspect leads into authenticity. So they want to know. YouTube actually is now, they have a new movement called YouTube Easy Mode. And that basically is follow me on my journey, like my journey coming into the studio today. It's let me see how you built your business day by day. Just turn on your camera, no more fancy editing and all of that. That's what younger people or everyone is now looking for because AI, is it real? Is it not? We want that authenticity. We want that de-influencing. And there's something else called tribes. They're noticing that Gen Z are now turning off social media and they're creating their non-online tribes. So they're supporting each other. So this will be really interesting to see what happens in 2025. Because even in the retail industry, they're saying that Gen Z wants to go to the mall. They actually are looking for these in-person experiences.
Physical contact, things that are kind of tangible again. Very quickly, Yvette, for sure, AI has taken over the search game. You talk about a pretty startling statistic about Google's market share dropping so much because of things like Perplexity, ChatGPT.
Absolutely, and that's the last trend, is multimodal search. What happens with multimodal search is people are now going online and searching, but on TikTok. TikTok search on social, voice search is very popular, image search is popular. So now for businesses in 2025, they have to get on this trend. You have to make sure that you can be found across multiple different platforms. That is very key. And in your personal life, Just ask Siri.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, we've unfortunately hit the clock here. Yvette, really appreciate this. This is interesting stuff. And these trends for 2025, I suppose we should buckle up and get used to it. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate this.
Thanks so much, Yvette. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, quick break here. We're back with more breakfast coming up right after this.
That's so interesting.
I think that's great.